Okay, it says we're live. There we go. Living hand. Okay. 2.0 is live. Hopefully everybody's here. Toshio, Dan, Rana, Jordan's Hub, welcome. All right, we're already back up to 26 folks. Sweetie, it'll get there. Give it a second. Zangela, Kenny, welcome. Scott, Wild Bill, Rain. Yeah, it is rather frustrating, Rain. Apologize to everybody, but hopefully we get that new camera system, and that goes away. Cryptomat, welcome. Freddie Vargas, hello again. Wicked Little Things. Yeah, still not getting notifications too, so we're definitely having issues. Diana, welcome. Oh man, my laptop it's got to be the internet as well as the phone itself. The phone was what locked up, but the laptop already started to make some funny stuff. So anyway, we were somewhere around 140 or 50 people and about 125 thumbs up. So yeah, John, we are back. Michael, we are here. So little by little, we're getting there. Yeah, crypto, we're actually oversold on the rolls, but that's okay. Yep, my hand. Somehow it fell off, but what are you gonna do? Jim Landers, welcome. Had to run and have you playing in 3 rooms. I don't know if that's good or bad. Heather, welcome to our frustration. Real Ruler's here, welcome. All right, now we got Real Ruler in the house. We don't have to worry about telling everybody how to register, because he will help you guys with all that kind of stuff. Trucking for Silver, welcome. Heather, I don't know. I haven't had a chance to ask her because of the craziness with the computer or the phone. It actually takes both of us to get that thing fired back up. Oh, you can't get yours rebooted yet? She's having trouble getting logged in herself. We got the phone working first. We got my laptop working second, and now she's working on hers. So Samtha, welcome. Catherine Lee, welcome. Kenny O'Neill, welcome. There's Ida. All right. Curtis, Carl, Cinnamon, welcome. Yeah, hopefully we're going to be good now. The battery on the phone, I don't know how it did it, but the battery on the phone was fully charged when we turned it on to start the stream. And then we gave it time to cool off before we came live, which is part of what Apple told us to do in the meantime. And when we rebooted, it was not connected to the battery backup, as you hopefully heard. I connected it to the battery power pack that we run it on, but that tends to overheat the phone. So we try not to put it on until the battery goes down. The battery actually was down in the 20s, and the phone was hot already. So it lost like 80% of its power in about 20 minutes. So Kim Jones, welcome. So like I say, hopefully that's the only booger for the whole night, and we're good to go. All right, Glastron, welcome.
Somebody asked how to donate to Camera Fund.
Camera Fund is anybody that wants to donate any amount to the Camera Fund, either publicly or anonymously. It would be to the PayPal account, jbcoinsinc@gmail.com. Just put in there for camera and let us know if you want to be anonymous or if you want your name added to the list, because we are going to build a special spot to list everybody that contributes to the new equipment, because again, it not only helps us, but it helps the whole family, because we don't have to go through that frustration like we just did. And so it'll be like continuous shout outs to everybody that helped contribute to get that camera. And you know, obviously we will greatly appreciate it. Going to have a huge learning curve, obviously, because we're going to have to learn all of that new gear. But we'll get there. You guys, I mean, you've seen the difference in the quality. For example, if you've gone back, like some of you said last night, you have. If you've gone back to the early videos when I was uploading them and I was editing them using the early YouTube software from 4 years ago, which doesn't even exist anymore. They were really kind of raw and raggedy and not very professional. We were still learning how to do this, and I was doing a lot of that stuff. And over the last few years, you know, the 3-4 years in between, basically, as you guys know, B's basically the channel, and she is the computer genius and the graphics genius. She does the research for the videos. She does, you know, she just does everything, and I just sit back and watch. You know, she edited the videos. We shot some videos today, and I did a little coin roll hunting today, and I was watching her using this editing software that is brand new to us, and she's zipping through it like she's been using it her whole life. And I'm just like, what are you doing? And she's, you know, sliding stuff back and forth, moving it around. And, and I'm just like, she's like, well, upload that. And I'm like, how? It's the old system. I used to plug my iPhone in and hit upload. It was really easy, you know. Now, no. Marky Mouse, welcome. Somehow I think you'll be at 400 by the end of the stream. Just don't get greedy and ask, because people will take care of you here if you're polite and you don't get pushy. Mo, welcome. If I didn't already say welcome. I'm pretty good with computers and technology. I've always been, but I've also always been a really good cook, and I've always been a really good shot. And I've been pretty good with speaking a little bit of quite a few languages because of where I grew up and being in the Navy. But I met her, and this girl blows me away at everything. And the embarrassing part, especially, is cars and guns. That she can outshoot me, like, you know, and coins. Yes, she points out and coins. And she's much better looking than me, and she can dance better than me, and she can cook better than me. So she's just, I don't know what the heck she's doing with me. Oh man. So anyway, we had made it to the first giveaway. We did the first giveaway. We're coming up on 100 again. A lot of that's going to be folks that already participated in the first giveaway. So B just said we're going to go to 150 because we were at 125 when we lost signal. You know, P. Nelson, I ask myself, and I even ask her that all the time. How did I luck out? How did I, you know, why me? You know, because absolutely, Toshio, you hit the nail on the head. I actually did get an angel. She is absolutely amazing. She's just seriously, she is, you know. No, that's one thing we haven't gotten into is we don't reload our own ammo. We buy it. We don't waste that much because, like I say, I qualified. I qualified a couple of times in my life with my weapons and qualified well. And she came along and we're talking 400 yards out and, you know, $50 to a quarter. That's what this girl can do. So, and when she's done, she can clean the rifle and she can cook a meal when I've already looked through the house and figured we got to order something because there's nothing here to cook. And then she puts like a gourmet dinner together. So scary, man. Absolutely scary in a good way. And I am seriously totally blessed, man. Eric Y, watching from the beautiful central coast of Florida. Nice. Very cool, John. That kind of makes sense. All right, so let's get going. She already posted the order. Did you post it again on here? Yeah. Okay, cool. $594 out of 600 with the pistol. Trying to remember. I qualified with surplus the first time, surplus 45 Colt. The front blade sight came off halfway through qualification, and I missed making the Navy pistol team by 1 point out of 600. So I don't remember what the total score was in order to qualify at the time for pistol team, but those guys got to shoot with gold cups that were tuned up by armory guys, ramp jobs, polish jobs, the whole 9 yards. And me, I had the front blade come off halfway through my second clip of 3, and the range officer came over, found the front blade on the ground, honest to God, took the front blade, stuck it back in the slot on this like World War II vintage, you know, and everything's rattling on the gun. He puts the blade sight in there, turns the gun upside down. Of course, he took all the you know, the clip out, and he beat the front sight back into place on the wooden bench on the range, and then handed me the gun back and told me to finish shooting. That was what I had to try and qualify with, and I missed by 1 point. It was like, oh, 1911, yep. 1911 base, not 1911 A1. It was a 1911. It's like, man, come on. Give me a retry. And he goes, So anyway, time to get into some coins. We really don't have any more homework tonight. We covered most of that. Basically, if there's anybody here that's new, I'm Jay. Sweetie is B. Sweetie's my wife. She's behind me. She's the one that I'm bragging about. You can call me Jay. You can call her B. That's where JB Coins came from. No nicknames, please. They're not actually our names. They're just our initials. And welcome to the family if you're new. And hopefully you stay and subscribe and become part of this family, because as you're probably noticing, we don't take ourselves real serious. We take what we do very serious, and we have a lot of fun doing it. And, you know, we wind up talking about all kinds of stuff as long as it fits within one rule, that this is a family-rated, G-rated channel, and nobody violates that, no matter how long they've been a sub. And because we got lots of little kids watching. So, and we always take care of each other, and we especially take care of the kids. So, Freddie, welcome. Thank you being a new subscriber. Sunjester, welcome. We buy our halves from several banks. That way we don't get held up by a bank, basically, which is kind of funny turn of phrase, but We have bank accounts at multiple banks so that we have a dump bank. You never want to take the coins back that you don't keep back to the same bank you're getting them from, because they'll get ticked off at you. And sometimes if you tell a bank, your main bank, that you want to buy a box of coins, they'll say, oh, we can't do that anymore. The Fed doesn't do that anymore. You got to get them from the Fed. They come up with all kinds of lame excuses. But if you add the phrase, I want to buy them, but I won't bring them back here when I'm done with them. I won't ever bring any coins here and drop them off. And sometimes they'll turn around and say, oh, well, in that case, so the bank that treats you like garbage and doesn't want to buy boxes for you or get boxes for you or service your request for dollar bills or $2 bills or whatever it might be, that becomes your dump bank. And you find a bank that will get you what you want. And Sun Jester, I can tell you the banks here in South Carolina, same frustration, okay? And we lived in another part of the country for a while, and we had a few that were difficult, but what we found was we went right down the street to another branch from the bank we had our account with. And instead of the branch closest to the house, we went literally 5 minutes down the street, they had another branch. And the girls in there were sweet as pie, and they would even sell me bags out of their coin sorting machine because I was buying like 10 boxes of pennies at a time. So instead, they would give me a bag of pennies, and that was like 4 boxes, I think. And then, so I'd be rolling out of there with 5-6 bags of pennies, a couple of bags of quarters. And, they haven't gone to the armored car company yet. They've come from the customers. There's a pretty good chance that they're unsorted. And that was back in the day, 4 years, 5 years ago, when there was a lot more silver out there too than there is now. So that's the bottom line: is go to where you get good service, order the coins there, see what the quality of the coins are, because they're going to change constantly. Even this bank that we've been using pretty consistently for the last month or two, this is the one that's produced the monster boxes that we've had on live streams, but we've also gotten blanks out of these boxes. So you just don't know. So having said all that, let's get to coins. We've received quite a few donations, Sweetie says. I'm assuming for the camera. Okay. Thank you to everybody that's done that. She says to give her 1 second. Cinnamon, I'm new to the collection of coins, about 3 years. Love learning about U.S. and foreign coins. I've got to Indian heads, buffalo nickels, V-nickels, filled up 2 large tackle boxes with coins. Very cool. You might want to switch them out of the tackle boxes, because the tackle boxes being plastic, unless you're sure, if that plastic is of any form has PVC in it, polyvinyl chloride, it's the same stuff they make plumbing pipe with, but they also make containers. So for example, believe it or not, this is an old peanut or raisinette, chocolate covered raisins from either Costco or Sam's Club, I can't remember which. We've got a couple of dozen of these filled with mostly scrap copper pennies, put away, and they stack real nice. And I've checked them, there's no PVC. So there's also some of the trays, or the small bins for like shoes, will hold twice as much as that. They'll hold about 14 or 15 pounds of copper pennies, which is about the limit for picking them up. Okay, you can fit almost 2 boxes of pennies in there, so that'll give you an idea weight-wise and storage-wise. And they will hold the weight. And if you're careful and you check the plastic on the bottom, they always have what the plastic's made of. If it's non-PVC, those make great storage containers too. The best one is just the plain old cardboard shoebox, okay? But the main thing is you can use plastic. And if you use like a Cabela's ammo can, it's got a rubber gasket. So you're sealing out the air and any kind of exposure to moisture. You can throw in a couple of, I got one here, just happened to get it the other day. desiccant or silica gel. This is stuff we get in packages all the time. That get shipped to us. Save them, throw them in by your coins, or you can even buy them in jars at like Bed Bath & Beyond, I think, with the holes in the top, because they sell them there for your closet, stuff like that. Throw those with your coins in a nice dry place that doesn't have mold, that's fairly consistent temperature, no PVC, and paper is always the best, okay? But, you know, the reality nowadays, if you can get some plastic and you know it's not PVC, then you can go that route and you'll be safe. Yes, sweetie? Okay, so we're going to do some more shout-outs later, but Sweetie just handed me a list. We got 4 donations for the camera fund. Do I say amounts or just names? I think just names, right?
Just names now,
Yeah.
we will post the amounts in the final.
Okay, in the final we will post the amounts, but right now it's just names. John Savage, thank you. Smurf Girl, thank you. Wild Bill Hobbies, thank you. Santiago, thank you. And thank you to everybody else that we mentioned before. So we will keep building these lists. Let's get the party started, she says. Rain, you are player number 1. Treasure hunter number 1. I'm not sure what I just got through saying we don't like nicknames. I shouldn't do that. You get to pick the starting point. So we start from here. How many down? How many over? Tracy, thank you very much. We love you and everybody else on the site, because if we didn't love them, we wouldn't let them on the site.
I'll also ask people if somebody would like to see a video on some topic to send me
Sure.
the email, because they still posting live on,
Yeah.
on the video.
I'm gonna move this temporarily, so that you guys can see the email address, okay? You can still see that we're out of roles, but I'm gonna leave the email address visible. We're getting a lot of suggestions for videos that you guys would like to see, and we've done that before, and we actually made a mistake in the past where we actually did one as a video and said, tell us what videos you'd like to see. And we got probably 200 ideas, and it was all in the comments section. And within a week or two, we saw
That's not the
a whole bunch of the videos.
point is I cannot track that from the
Sweetheart,
comments.
I know,
I don't,
but
I don't care about that.
that's, well, you don't care about that, but I do. You guys come up with a great idea that you'd like to see us do our way, you know, with the family thing and all that, and then somebody else steals your idea and does it on a different channel. That to me is wrong. The easiest way for us to get your idea, keep it private until we post that video with your idea and we give you the shout out that it was your idea, is send us an email, address it to be, that you have something you'd like us to do on a video, to jbcoinsinc@gmail.com. And if we haven't already done a video on it, or if there's something we missed, we will do that. We've done a few already this month. We like doing those. You guys come up with great ideas. We've done close to 1,100 videos in the last 400 years. I am old, but I'm not that old. Otherwise, I'd have a lot more silver. We've got about 1,100 videos. We have playlists. So, for example, the young lady that has been doing this for about 3 years with the tackle boxes, there is a playlist on nickels, and it gives all the nickels in order, and it's about 6-7 videos. So you do the popcorn thing and you go through the playlist and watch all of them, and it ends with a very special nickel video about a type of nickel that is a form of artwork that most people don't even know about. So there's lots of cool stuff like that. So
That's the starting point.
so that's the starting point.
Over to you.
Okay. So
Good luck.
good luck to everybody. We're going to finally start opening some rolls. We've only been doing it for an hour. What the heck? I'm not in a hurry. Are you guys in a hurry? Hopefully you're not. I don't mean to hold anybody up. We just have so much fun doing this. Rain, I'm sorry. What did you say as far as how many down, how many over?
3 down, 3 over.
3 down, 3 over? I'm sorry, I missed it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. And she has 4 rolls. So 2 more and 1 more. There we go. Again, for you new folks, we don't mark the coins. We mark the ring around the wrapper. This is a black marked roll, which means that Rain gets, and I don't have any out here, sweetie. Rain gets a 40% Kennedy half. And this is another thing that B is amazing at finding. That's the 40%. We don't give no junk, is what we say here. This is a 69D Kennedy, 40%. And she gets that just for that piece of paper having the black mark. There's 3 in each box, usually. Sometimes we accidentally put in extra. And there's 1 green one in each box. And in the box, that means either a Benji or a Walking Liberty. So whoever gets the green one gets that. So time to open the rolls, and we get bag pulls too. So, and lots of giveaways. So good luck to everybody. Good luck, Rain. I think the last time we did good for you. I hope we repeat that. Need a sip of water before I get going. I can't believe that I've gone through my first bottle of water and I'm just opening the first roll. (2007) NIFC, not intended for circulation. First one of the night, halfway through the first roll. That's a good sign. And there's number 2 right behind it, a 2012 Philadelphia in beautiful condition. Those were only made by the mint for coin collectors from 2002 till now. And the 87 P&D and the 1970 Denver were only available, those 3 in mint sets. Those are the rarest of all of the NIFCs. So if you find a 2002 or newer, you want to put it away if it's in nice shape. And here you can see one of the tricks that I use, which is these really bright pink coins with perfect reading intact. I like to cherry pick these because that's a 96D. That's a 22-year-old coin. Thing's beautiful. But what we're looking for, that's the 2001, and it's not so beautiful. It's still pretty, but it's got a lot of hash marks on it the camera might not see. That's a 95, nothing special. But we found a lot of S-proofs. We found some commemoratives. Lots of really cool coins that the people that only look for the white line on the side wind up missing and leaving behind for us. So we try to share some of our tricks with you guys too while we're Makoto, yeah, we already did one at 100. We were at 125 when we went down. So B said when we get to 150. Trapstar's showing 151. Let me refresh real quick. I got 118. We both have 118. We have 150. I have 154 watching and 118 on the, yeah, Ida's Balboas. I saw that scroll by. Yeah, we found a ton of Balboas in these boxes, which is really awesome. And 5 or 6 different varieties of them. So it's always exciting because we just find, and like last night with those kids, that was a total surprise. It came out of nowhere and just thought it was Thomas, and he was watching it work, and little by little he was able to tell us more and more, and it was just an amazing thing, you know. And we've had lots of experiences like that on this channel. It's We have cool people that pop on the channel and say hi every once in a while. It's a lot of fun. And we actually learn something, and we get silver and gold. Last night we found gold. It was a 24 karat gold plated bicentennial. And what else did we find last night? We found something else that was... Focus the camera, please. Yeah, mine just went blurry too a little bit. The camera doesn't focus. It's an autofocus iPhone. It usually autofocuses just fine on its own. I'm guessing that's probably an internet or a Wi-Fi, or a wireless, what am I saying? Cell phone, cellular. It's either the cellular or it's the internet. Or it could be YouTube, because got to remember, what we put out goes through YouTube and then comes back to you guys in the stream. So, yeah, Donna Mac, we see that. There's nothing we can do about the focus. It's an autofocus, and I've only got about 10, 15 seconds of lag. You can see when I move my arm close, it changes the focus. So Rain, we got 140% for you from the marked roll. We got 2 NIFCs, nothing in the rolls themselves, and you have pulls. So you have 2 pulls. Good luck. A and B want to know if we will be here on Easter. Yes, we will be here on both Easters. There are 2 Easters this month. 40%er. So I need there's good. Sweetie's getting to 40%er. Awesome. So yeah, we will be here. What would it be? It would be Palm Sunday, and then Easter, and then the following for Orthodox people is Orthodox Easter. So we will be here for that too. The hardest part for the Orthodox folks, and maybe the Catholics, is the Saturday night live stream, because that would interfere with midnight mass possibly for some folks. So, actually haven't talked to Sweetie about that one yet. I have to figure that one out. So we got one more pull for Rain. So far, Rain, you got a good match here. Master Guns must be here. 40%er. There we go. That's a good way to start. Queen Elizabeth will be 93 on Easter. I said last night she was pushing 90. I didn't realize she was over 90. Sweetie, I need another date. Oh, sorry. Well, that's all I have out there, so sorry. 67. So you got 67, 68, 69. And 68 and 69, of course, are Ds. 67 SMS. So there were no mints. 65, 66, 67. And you got 2 NIFCs. So congratulations, Rain. Thank you very much for getting us started off. And I keep seeing that buffering circle every once in a while when I look up at the screen. It's making me nervous. That is not the camera. The camera has no lag at all. And that hand waved about 10 seconds, 15 seconds ago. So, Ida, there it is. My turn, my turn. I love that. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. And thank you again, Ida, for the lovely quilt you gave, or throw, I guess it is. I'm one of those guys that's not really good with the whole pillow sham and all these kind of things. I guess it's a throw that we got. It's absolutely amazing. We did a video on it, and then we showed it last night too. And thank you so much for donating one to whoever, in this case John L, because he won the auction last night, and Donna Mac. And I'm really looking forward to what you make for them if they choose to share it once it's done, because you make absolutely beautiful stuff. 2004 Nifsy, right out of the side, shiny pink one on the first roll. And we've given, as a thank you, we've given Ida permission. Anybody that wants to contact her about her amazing heirloom quilts that she makes, and I mean, I'm serious, amazing. She has a Facebook page, and some of the stuff that she's done, the pictures that are up there, will blow you away. I mean, there's stuff on there that I've seen in like photo galleries or art galleries. Like, she's got like 3D effects on some of these quilts. I've never seen anything like it. You know, I think quilt, I think of the old-fashioned quilts with the, you know, patchwork quilt and all that kind of stuff, you know, or the European quilts. But the stuff she makes is like artwork. It's amazing. We've got quite a few folks on this family of ours that are, the talents just blow me away. You guys are something else. And ladies, I always have to catch myself and say that. I have 3 daughters, as you know, if you've been around. We have 3 daughters, excuse me. I'm sorry, honey. I'm so excited tonight that I'm just like butchering everything. But we have 3 daughters, and growing up, it was always, I was always, you know, come on guys, let's go. You know, if I was hauling their softball team somewhere or Girl Scout troop or whatever somewhere, it was, come on guys, let's, you know, every once in a while I'd say girls, but most of the time I was saying guys. I don't know, maybe it was a subliminal thing that I, you know, wanted a son, but it didn't work out. But you know what? I got 3 beautiful daughters and a beautiful granddaughter, and I've got a gorgeous wife, and life is good. So, and I got a great family right here, and a puppy that keeps my feet warm under the table. Ruler Donovan's usually pretty cool. I didn't see what's going on, but my voice tweaked for a second. Yeah, I can't imagine why. This sweet thing behind me changed my whole world in a good way. And I've tried to convince her that, you know, it's not just a line. We are married, but there's not enough words or deeds that I could ever do in the rest of my life to show her how grateful I am to her, to God. Sometimes, am I allowed to say who I thank sometimes? Can I say that?
Yes.
Okay. I not only thank God, but I'll say thank you, thank your mama, thank your grandma, thank you, thank your grandpa. Because obviously without them and the stories I've heard of them, she wouldn't be who she is, and I wouldn't want her any other way. And I really don't know what she's doing with me. I am way out of my league. 2005 D Nifsy, absolutely gorgeous. Makoto, who did you grow up with in the same church? Grim Reaper, how you doing, man? There's your shout out. Welcome. Rocky, our stream is good, so try refreshing your screen. Thank you, sweetie. Jag, I could tell you were a Christian right away. Yep. Old school.
Say thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Kim. I don't know why I said thank you, but thank you, Kim.
Something very sweet.
She said something very sweet. What you both have is what so many others want, and it's beautiful. Thank you very much. Yep, I absolutely agree. The Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps went to the same church as you? Wow. Sergeant Major Galvin? Wow. Galvin Greek? Because Makuro, you're Greek, right?
Maybe he has a lot of knowledge.
I don't know. Yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
Never mind. You don't have to answer. Where did I drop that? There it is. No, it's a B. I thought that was an S. I haven't seen Howard and his granddaughter yet. A few folks I haven't seen yet tonight, come to think of it. I mean, I know we got displaced, but Donovan, you're Filipino? Wow, I wouldn't guess that from your name. Makuro, yeah, I think at one point you were like talking with Jimmy the Greek and all that. He's half Greek, half Hispanic. That's an interesting combination. A lot of good food. Your dad's from the Philippines and mom is from America. Okay. Very cool. The only things that I remember, and they're two of my favorite things, well, actually three of my favorite things. And this goes way back to my Navy days, but I still enjoy it even today. Two out of the three. Once a year I get to say Malagayang Pasko. Lumpia. I'm pretty sure I can still eat lumpia. And Panza Guisado. Yep, got to get her a rainbow. Panza Guisado, I cannot eat anymore, unfortunately. But any of you that speak Filipino will know exactly what those three things are. Oh, I'm concentrating. 2003D NIFC, unfortunately, the crimper, but the rules are, you get it. It's your coin. It's a NIFC. NIFCs are collectible. Anything that's collectible and has value, we give to you. Tie goes to the runner, or in this case, the person that we're doing this for. Christopher, yes, all of those dishes are amazing. Nothing like going on a mid-shift when I was in and showing up at the hangar, and the chief in charge of the mid-watch at the hangar at our squadron was married to a Filipina, and she would take orders he would take orders when we got off shift in the morning for the next night for his wife to make homemade lumpia for us and the sweet and sour sauce to go with the pork lumpia. And he would come into work with a cooler full of still warm lumpia, and they were in brown paper lunch sacks, and the grease would be oozing through the lunch sacks, and we'd get like 3 dozen for $3. And man, we didn't get any work done for like the first 30 minutes. Then we all wanted to take a nap. That was the best. That was I think that's why I liked mid-shift the most in the Navy, was because of all the good Filipino food. Ida, nothing in the rolls. Not a rainbow, nothing. A lot of marked coins. We got you, well, we got you 3 Nifsies. So we got 6 pulls. I got to do good on those. I did not eat balutes. I've heard of them, but I did not eat balutes. I never left stateside, and I was in when Carter was our commander-in-chief. I don't want to pin dates down specifically, but that gives you a pretty good range. That was my active duty years. 40%er. That's a good way to start for Ida. 67. We got 5 more pulls. Oh, Tex-Mex from South Texas. Great stuff, man. Fajitas, 40%er for Ida. 66 to go with the 67. And 4 pulls to go. And taquitos for breakfast instead of donuts. Haha. Which I still owe my baby. I have not made her taquitos for breakfast. I bought the cheese and I bought some of the fixins and I didn't wind up making them. I'm a bad boy. I need to be punished till I make you taquitos. Thank you, sweetie. 3 to go. Oh, Kyle, that just sounds bad, man. Yeah, I have a rough memory now of what balut might be. I can't remember, and we don't want to say, like I said, because there's kids. 2 left. Sebastian Torgan wants me to say that Lane is a Fortnite god. Okay, there you go. Blank, 1 left. Got to pull something good for Ida here. Oh, blank on the last one. Sorry, Ida. Ah, we have a few surprises tonight, apparently. Sweetie just handed me this little envelope, which she gets. We have them on our website. This is what we put our rainbows and baby rainbows. And it says 4119 on it. And Sweetie says she found something coin roll hunting for Ida. Whoops. 2012 D, and if I can get the camera to, it's an absolutely gorgeous, as Ida says, wannabe. It's a baby rainbow. It's got all the colors. They're just very light, but they are all over the coin. And yeah, and the coin's in amazing shape. And I've learned that what I've been calling the pink and the blue contrast, where they transition, apparently they actually call one of those colors violet. That's actually, the grading companies actually call one of those colors violet. So there's a rainbow for you to go with your 240%ers. All the wonderful stuff you do for us, it's the least we can do, and it's from B to you. I didn't even know she was doing it. Hopefully you like it. Donna Mac wants a wannabe. These are great. You don't even have to water them. You just put them in a nice dry drawer, like the sock drawer. Uh-oh. No, hand on the camera is working. There we go. Whew, scared both of us. Our screens both locked up with my hand like not moving in midair. Evil, it depends on the environment and the chemicals that it's exposed to. We actually did a video that B loves rainbows. She did all the research for it and got all the science behind it. And we did a video on how the coins get toned. Do you remember the name of it?
No, but I can check.
Okay, she's going to check because it's an awesome video about rainbows. There's another one that we did, I want to say almost 2 years ago. Well, the one you're talking is about how they become rainbows, and then there was the other one that I found about the Vegas show. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was just amazing. There was a coin auction and coin show going on, you know, big convention going on in Vegas, and the feature event was they had the auction flyer was a special book, which I think we have a copy somewhere. I think we showed it in the video. And it was like 100 different rainbow Morgan dollars. And it was absolutely amazing. The images of these coins just make your mouth drool. Even if you're not into rainbows, you couldn't help look at this stuff and just try and figure out how they got that way and how that person collected. It was one collector that had 100 of all of these gorgeous coins. And Real Rulers got it. There you go. Oh, because it was a video suggested by him. Yeah. I think you're right. Tom V. Up next, 5 rolls. We're at 138. When we get to 150, we're going to consider that back to where we were before the camera went to lunch. Black roll, 40%er. Whoa. I'm being fed. I must have done something good. 67 40%er. Excuse me. Who's here? Oh, Vicky's here. Hey, Vicky. Sorry, I'm chewing a cookie. Grease Trap's your little brother? Well, he can watch for you, Donovan, but if you get called for one of the giveaways, rule is you gotta reply, or at least it's gotta come from your avatar, because we just had that, I think, in the past week where the guy's wife was here. I think it was Tiny. His wife was here, but he wasn't, and she was trying to get him to fire up the computer and everything. Wasn't that Tiny?
I think so. No.
No, it was somebody else.
No, maybe Tiny.
No, I don't think it was Tiny. I think it was Spinelli. Maybe it was Spinelli. I can't remember. And everybody was going, "It is his wife. It is his wife." Tony, yeah, that's who it was. School night. He's watching under.
You okay? Seriously?
Sorry, folks, I have to talk with my mouth full, but first I had to chew so I could breathe with my mouth full. I had, instead of the pie in the face from behind, I had the cookie shoved in the mouth from behind. Oh, look at the beautiful 2001. That's 1 year away from being an IFC. 1999, 1993. What I did was I grabbed the bright pink ones and I pulled them forward. Tracy, if you only hit the button on the video, you need to go back and go down to the comment section and just leave a comment, okay? Because the software we use to pick the winners goes and selects people's comment and their name, you know, and that's how they get picked, okay? Thank you. Ooh, this looks very interesting. That thing almost looks chrome from here. That's how bright it is. I hope it's not a painted one. Oh, I don't know what this is. This, I'm going to give this to you because this is stamped just like the gold one we found last night. It's got dates on it. And it's got, looks like 1960 to 1980, 20 years. Usually the novelty coin makers that do the gold plating will stamp in an anniversary for a company or somebody's birthday, something like that. And then they plate them in the 24 karat gold. But when I was looking at the edge, I made the comment that it looks like chrome. It's possible that this could be, it could be painted, or it could be a silver plated 83, like they do the gold plating. I've never seen one, so I don't know. I've never seen one like this, so I don't know if they do a silver plated version like they do the gold plated. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to you because when in doubt, we give you the stuff. You have two of those, Charles? Are they silver plated? Do you know? Michael, all the silver is right underneath that W quarter that you found earlier, so you just need to keep digging, okay? I said hi to Gunny. Yeah. I didn't say hi to Santa Fe Railway Productions, though. Welcome. I'm not sure if I said hi to Lion. I might have said hi to Lion Productions. One is yellow, one is clad. This one, I can't tell. It doesn't look like a clad. It doesn't look like it's been polished. It looks like it's either been plated silver or painted with a very good quality silver paint. It's not like spray paint. I mean, you can see the reading, like when they plate it 24 karat gold, you can still see the readings real crisp. It's got that same texture to it, if you will. So we do have 2 boxes tonight. We are oversold. That's okay. We're going to take care of the folks that yeah, it's not a lot, she said. So B said that she let people know. So yours are plated, okay. Ah, the iPad's dying. Charge it up or get another Apple device or get on a computer or Roku, anything that'll get you YouTube. Okay, so that's all we found in the rolls. That's a pretty cool find, but got 3 pulls now for Tom V. Very cool, Heather. We love it when family, real family units like mom, dad, the kids, grandpa, you know, like Howard and his and little one, Kim and her son, Caden, A and B, Tiny and his Zoe, you know, 40%er on the first pull. That'll work. You know, there's lots of them that we can't say their names, and those are the ones we've been given permission, except for little one, that's granddaughter for Howard. 68D 40%er to go with your 67. 2 more pulls. Another 40%er. Cool. So you actually have a 60 to 80 just like that one. 67, 68, what do I got? 66. That'll work. 66 to go with the 67, 68. 1 more pull. All right, Sebastian, you'll be back. We'll be here for a couple of hours. Oh, blank on the third one. So, 66, 67, 68, 40%ers, all beauties. And the 83 that we believe is silver plated. Congratulations. Thank you very much for participating, as always. Yeah, we're missing Howard and Zoe. We're missing Tiny, I think. Well, Mrs. E wasn't feeling good, so I hope she's okay. Yeah, I didn't think about nickel-plated Grim Reaper. It could be. It's got more of a silver tone to it, like the 40%ers, but it could be nickel-plated. Just don't know. So next up is wishful thinking with 4 rolls. 2, 3, and 4. Wow, 3 of the 4, well, 3 of the 4 are marked by somebody. This one was spray painted by somebody, and this one was sandblasted, it looks like, by somebody, or ground, whatever. So all 4 of those bottom coins were destroyed by somebody. So maybe it'll bring luck, who knows? Never know. Yeah, Ramon's not here too. Yeah, there's a lot of folks that aren't here. Yeah, Robert, I haven't seen poo on my shoe in a long time too. Gosh, I sound like Dr. Seuss on that one. There's Ramon Juan. Welcome. And there's Tambone. Welcome. As of a few weeks back, Pooh was working insane hours. Yeah, now that you mention that, I do remember him saying something about that. He popped in one night and said something about working like totally insane hours. Jimmy the Greek. Don't know if I said hi when you first came in. In case I missed you, welcome. So far, unfortunately, I'm not finding anything cool for wishful. We We have found a couple of nifsies. We found that one interesting coin, whatever the heck it is. We got a lot of things we need to find. This one might be just a gun. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that one is the tetanus special for the day, hopefully. It is not what I'm used to seeing out of these boxes. It's these coins are well, we did have a box like that. What am I saying? Yeah, we've got some dirty coins and we're just not used to seeing that other than that. Whoa, had one escape. Hang on a second. There we go. Get back where it belongs. All right, so wishful thinking got 2 pulls. Yeah, tetanus special. Yeah. It is one of the fringes of the job that my other job that I do, is that I had to get a tetanus shot recently. So I know I'm good. Blank. All right, so we do upside down. We do side side. That way, yeah, left-handed, eyes turned. Still a blank. Sorry, wishful. Nothing. Didn't find a thing for wishful. I'm sorry. Giveaway time.
Next one is not from MJ and send lot.
Oh, these?
Dual sense,
Okay.
different sense, dual
Gotcha.
sense.
Okay. Cool. So this next one is a lot from Pammy J. So thank you, Pammy J. And it is a lot of cents. This first one obviously is a 2014 BU. The next one is a 1952 Canadian penny, which is really dark, so you can't really see it that well. And it's got King George on it. And 52 was the year, if I remember correctly, that he transitioned, and which is a nice way of saying it, but Queen Elizabeth took over at the end of 52. And it's in, yeah, absolutely gorgeous condition. And then this one's really cool. 1916 Canadian 1 cent. And I gotta get the magnifier so I can put some light on this, because just too much detail to you guys to miss it. If I can do it. Come on, camera, work with me. Lights, work with me. Something, work with me. Not working. Okay, I'm glad you can see it because I can't. So, but that's one side, and then there's the king on the other side, and that's actually King George V, which is the father of King George VI, which is on the 52 penny. That's cool. 2 generations of kings. That's an awesome little set. So we now have 124 entries. Good luck to everybody. Professor Mudd, please enter me in Sunday night's giveaways. Thank you. Is Professor Mudd still here? I know I said hello to him earlier, so I don't know if he's still here. With the lag tonight, I just stopped moving. Let's see what the lag is. Yeah, it's still about 15 seconds on mine.
It's not too bad.
No, but we don't know what it is out there.
Yep.
So,
It's not too bad here. Okay, I guess last call.
yep, last call for Professor Mudd. Ahmed, welcome. Tony, welcome. Smoky Blizzard, welcome. Okay, next. Good luck. Bubba, welcome. Picked a good night for the first visit. We're having lots of fun. M and K, please enter me in the giveaway. Sunday Fun Day, thank you. They were here. Are they still? I think Professor Mudd's in the library with the candlestick. Redheaded, Real Ruler can tell you which video you're supposed to go to. I got to keep an eye out for and K. Ooh, Macro going with the lead pipe. There they are. and K. That is, you're going to love that, especially the 1916. That is so cool, man. And the fact that it's King George V on that one and King George VI on 52, and 52 being the year that Queen Elizabeth took over, that's a lot of history right there in those two coins. Very cool. Thank you, Pammy J. That was a very neat treat. OU812 is up next. Got 5 rolls, which means we're going to the basement. There we go. The first one's always tight. No marked rolls. Good luck, OU812. Yeah, 200 likes would be good. 2003 P Nifsy. 200 likes would be good, and we're halfway through box number 1. We have box number 2 yet, and we have a Brown Ike back on the table for another 300. So 25-gallon jugs out of the, oh man. That's some weight. Oh, 2 5-gallon jugs. That's much better. I was trying to do the math in my head. I'm going 25-gallon jug. I don't know if that's advisable to try to pick that up. Oh, man. Stormful, she'll check for you in a second here. She's kind of in the middle of something. Somebody got an ear thing with Kennedy in this roll. Hey, Chris, welcome. Yep, sounds about right, Robert. About 6 pounds per gallon, I believe. What is your rarest coin? Oh, that'd be easy. That would be B, who isn't here to hear that, unfortunately. One of one. Oh, I had a feeling that was one of those. Held together by some sort of grease or something. Water 6.8, yep. Wow, you really got it nailed. I'm used to aircraft fuel, which is roughly 6 pounds per gallon for low lead 100. Sorry guys, got to switch off here. Speaking of fuel, the water bottle went empty, and that's where Sweetie went to fill up my JB Coins coffee mug. Haha, with yummy coffee. She actually grinds the beans. None of that stuff in a can. She grinds the beans. It's just, Oh man, sorry. You know, I don't know how much a 5-gallon water jug filled with copper pennies would weigh. If Jared was here, he could tell us. There's actually a, on our website, he actually had written an article that he allowed us to post on our website that tells the formula to figure out how many copper versus zinc pennies to the pound, or you know, I mean, it's a wild thing, man. It's very accurate too. Like I say, those you know, plastic shoe boxes that are like the size, not the little tiny ones, the size for like a pair of men's dress shoes. We had probably 6 to 10 of those before we moved, and they were filled with copper pennies, and I think they were about 14 or 15 pounds in each one. And that was filling it to the top so that you could put the lid on, it would latch, and then you could put another one on top without crushing the lid. So max load basically was about 14, 15 pounds. But I don't know how many gallons that shoebox was. Grease trap, do you like to carve? Actually, that's on my list of things that I would like to learn. I'm not really good with like painting and you know fine artwork kind of carving. I can do. Oh, now you're going to call me out on 6.4 to 1 the gallon on aircraft. Is that 100 low lead or is that JP4 or 5? No, OU812. I didn't get the MM&K yet. No, they wanted a giveaway. And then they're next after this, but I got to finish OU812. Okay, so we got 1 NIFC on the table, and we got 3 poles. Jet A, okay, see? I was talking 100 low lead. Good luck on the poles. Blank on the first one. That's not the kind of luck. Rocky, so was I. I worked on the flight line in the Navy, was an engine mech, air crew, and I've even built airplanes. One more. John's got a question for you, sweetie. Unfortunately, OU812 didn't get any pulls. Got the 2003 NIFC, so that'll be coming your way. Wish we could have got something better for you. Not sure what's going on. Last night was hot and cold. So far, not impressive. We'll see how the rest of this, now that we're in the basement, we'll see what goes on. Here's MM and K's too. Wow. That would not be a rainbow. That looks like rust or a burn mark on that coin. Deenies, welcome. That's not even a wannabe, Ida says. Wow. That is really, and it's a bicentennial, I can tell from the back, but man, that thing is, it's like somebody put varnish on it and lit it on fire. I don't even want that near the rest of the coins while I'm putting them down. Thanks, Grease Trap. Makes an old fart like me feel good. Nada. Man, and only one pull.
We don't have that.
40%er.
We don't have that on here. No.
I don't know. I don't know. 67 40%er for MM and K. Congratulations. Thank you very much, as always. You guys are always here. We appreciate that. Next up, D. Reese. 4 rolls. Hey, Ryan. Hey, man. Scored a couple of rolls of 2019s locally. Black roll for D. Reese, 40%er. How about a beautiful 68D? And that's all I found of 2019s around our area is the pennies. No nickels, no quarters. And I didn't find them in Somerville. I found them at the grocery store near my house. Drove all the way to Somerville and didn't find them. Grease Trap, you got 6 big crabs today? What kind of crabs? Where are you? You on West Coast, East Coast? Real Ruler got your first 2019 Lowell quarter this past week. That's the one I was thinking of. I'm guessing it wasn't a W because you'd be like screaming and yelling at this point. Got another box of pennies last week, and again, they were all 2019s. Wow. 3 boxes like that in a row. Have you checked eBay to make sure that people aren't paying a premium for those like they did? I mean, the 2017s and the 2018s were selling for huge money, man. The pennies. That's why we say if you find a box of all Nifsies, you know, $50 or any denomination, check eBay first. What is a box going for before you take it back to the bank? Because you might be able to double or triple your money or more. Oops. $2004 Nifsy, nice shiny one. $2001 with the Circle of Death on as a bonus. So were they Dungeness? Grease Trap? That'd be awful big for blue crab. 2001. Okay, D. Reese. That's it of the rolls. Now we go to the pulls, and you have 2 pulls. Now you got Kim hungry. Red crabs. Wow. So you must be left coast. Upper northwest. Is that where those are? Like Portland, Seattle, somewhere up there. D. Reese, good luck on these polls. Blank. One more. Blank. Bummer. $68D, 40%er, and a Nifsy. Thank you, D. Reese. As always, of course, we wish it was more. Yeah, I figured you had to be out northwest. I actually watched a family catching Dungeness crab right off of the municipal pier. I was amazed at how simple that was. Tony Uniro's up. He's got 10 rolls. Good luck, Tony. 5, 7, and I'm not. Yeah, I can get the last 3. There we go. That should be 10. Yep. Check them for marks. Green one. No other marks. So we got a green one. 90%er. For you new folks, get a green mark roll like that in the box. It's a 90%er. And here, that's either a Walking Liberty or a Benji. This is a 62D Benji. Sweetie, I just noticed what time it is. We got maybe a half hour. Okay. God, that coffee's so good. I love you. Thank you, baby. Man, that's good. Jen Savage, yeah, we found our 2019s. We found 2 of our 5 sets that we ordered that the pennies had errors in them. One was a wire rim where the rim gets peeled back and you have little pieces of like wire copper sticking up. They're almost like little needles. And on that coin, there were 3 of them, kind of like fanned out along the edge. And then there was, I think the coin was actually tilted relative to the rim. So it wasn't thinner and thicker on one side. It looked like the thickness was uniform, but it was severely slanted. So we got a hold of the grading company and asked them how to ship those best to them to keep them, especially the wire rim. I was concerned about the loose fibers coming off. So they told us how to do it, and we're waiting to hear. Linda, you got a couple options. You got the USB that a lot of folks are starting to use, and we're probably going to try one of those for live streams once we get the new setup, because we'll be able to plug a USB in for that, and then instead of trying to hold stuff up and get the light and all that, we'll just be able to put it under the USB. At least that's how it's supposed to work. We've got our Microscope 2040-80 that it's binocular, so you have like stereo vision when you're looking at it, and you can change out the eyepieces 20, 40, 80 power, and the left eyepiece is removable to where you can put in a USB camera that comes with it and connect it to your laptop with the software they've got. We love that thing. When we got that, the fines that we were getting on errors went way up, because my vision, not good. So the 5-power handheld is great. It'll find most stuff, but for me, it's especially pennies and dimes. I'm old enough, I guess. I have to admit it, that I don't have 2015 near vision anymore. I just have it for far vision. So I have to wear 2.5s to read, just to break. And for this, I would love to get a pair of like 4 or 5s reading glasses. Then I wouldn't have to have, it would make this a lot easier. I wouldn't have to hold the handheld. So we're always looking for better ways to do it. Thomas Jensen, Real Ruler, will I tell you how you have to do it? Rain, if you check out our website, JBCOINSINC.com, we have USB microscopes on there. We have links to them, the regular microscope, all of the stuff, any supplies that are related to coin collecting, preserving your coins. We've even got cameras on there. We've even got a drone on there. There's just lots and lots of stuff, you know. So, and the drone, in case somebody asks, the drone is, you know, basically for the metal detecting side, if we ever get to go metal detecting again. But the idea is that a lot of folks can use the drone to survey an area that they're going to work, to see what's over, you know, at the other end of the field, or if there's anything that you can see from the air that you can't see from the ground. Because I learned that flying, you can live next to something your whole life and not know it's there, and you get in a plane at low altitude, a little Cessna or something, and all of a sudden you're going, where the heck, you know, and you can see lines on the ground and where old houses used to be. And when you're metal detecting, that's great. When you find an old foundation or an old privy, that's usually a great spot to check.
How are we doing on Tony's?
Tony's, he's got the Benji from the Mark roll. That's huh? That's it. This box is like the first box last night. It's not one of the better boxes. No, Makoto, we don't use the drone at coin shows. B wears the 5-inch stilettos, and somehow the rare coins just come to her. Get great deals on them too. Those old guys at the booth just don't know where they're looking everywhere. It's funny when they start sweating on their little bald heads. When she starts negotiating, it's even funnier. But yeah, she always gets smoking deals because that's my baby, right? Thank you, Tony. Whoop. One's a runaway. 74. Magnifier time. Yep, that's what I thought. Wow, cool. Very hard to see, but there were hints of the reflection of the back of the field. Excuse me, back of the field of this. The back doesn't really give me, it gives me some clue doing this, but I didn't turn it over. That's a 74S. That's an S proof. It's kind of foggy, but it's a 74S proof. It is clad, so it's not silver. But that's our first S proof. That's cool for tonight. Now, if we can just find his silver buddy. You like Saturday's best, Kyle? Yeah. Last box. No, all 70s are not S proofs. They're just regular coins, you know, but they had S proofs back then. So that happens to be one of them. Just happened to catch the glimmer and then looked at the mint mark, and the S on that is really tiny. Yep, last roll, Tony. When you get this and you see how small that S mint mark is, you're not going to believe that me with my eyesight actually saw that. But I did need to use the 5X to verify. It is a really, really tiny S mint mark. And that's the only thing we found in those rolls. Unreal. Wow. Good news is 6 pulls. Hopefully they are good. JB, can you display the Camscope 2040-80? Yeah, let me, you know what? When the box is done, that'll be easier. When I move this box out of the way, then I can pull the scope up in a camera view. Take the cover off of it. Okay, not looking. Blank. I even got one with a knot in it. Yeah, Tracy, that's what clad is that copper layer. %. There we go. 67. One last pull. No, what am I saying? That was 2 pulls. 4 pulls left. Another blank. Go ahead and look at the chips before I pull. I think that might be cheating. Another blank. Man, I think I got 2 more. If I remember right. Bubba, welcome. Another blank. I believe this is 1 left. We need a bigger bag? Yeah. Bonnie, I think you're lagging a little bit. Oh, man. Last one's a blank. All right, I'm going to hold for a second, let everybody catch up, and then see if Bonnie and Heather are correct that I have 1 more to go. You think I have 1 more to go as well? Okay, then possibly I have 1 more to go. Gypsy's saying that, and Heather and Bonnie were saying 2. Okay. 1 more. Yep. Another blank. Sorry, Tony. Valerie, I didn't see a question about the mint mark. I'm sorry. When I'm doing the coins, I don't catch the screen a lot. So, Tony, I got nothing on the pulls except for the 1 40%er for you. You got your Benji that you got for having the marked roll. and you got the S proof from 74, which my hand is blocking. So there you go, man. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate that sentiment. Okay, Deanne has 6 rolls left, which is the last of this box. So pull the box out of here, toss it, check the rolls. No marked rolls. When we get done with these rolls, before we do the drawing, I'll pull that scope forward so everybody can see it, since Gunny was asking about it. Jake, welcome. Good luck, Deanne. Lots of shiny stuff. Let's see if it translates into some good stuff. 2001, 1 year too old. 96, several years too old. Another 76. Nope, not an S. 2004 P Nifsy. Nice shiny one. 2009 Nifsy, Philadelphia. Remember, anything 2009, if it's in decent shape, keep it. Yep, box number 1 is officially done when we finish these rolls and these pulls. We'll visit the Microscope real quick for you guys. We'll do the drawing for the end of the box, and then we will start on box number 2. Why you electrify Charleston? Okay. Why do you got to electrify Charleston? They out of power? Two people marked that coin. Okay. Hi, Cosette. Strange looking edges on this roll. Let's see what we got. Thought that might be another S, but it's not. Yeah, we got links for those too, Kyle. We got links for everything. Everything, books, flips, binders. And then we got the coins and errors lists over there too. And the preferred email and lots of content too. So there's a lot of free content over there. Well, that's why I'm wondering where Howard is, because, you know, he's big into Elvis. That might be why Elvis ain't in the building. I've been saying ain't a lot lately. I don't know why. BMP, welcome. Whoops. Oh, 80. Okay. Nada. So we got 3 pulls. Elvis died 2 weeks before you were born. Oh man, now I feel old. Yeah, we got those too, Gunny. They're Lighthouse, I think, is the brand, if I remember right. That's the one. I think that's the ones we've got. We've got the regular 2x2s that you staple, and we've got the self-stick, and the self-stick, I believe, are the Lighthouse. And the plastic, or the Mylar ones are the BCW. Is Lighthouse on the adhesive flip? Yeah. Yep. I was right. Once in a while, I'm right. Blank on the first one. Got 2 to go. Got to get to something. $40%er. There we go. Well, like they said in Men in Black, he is not dead. He just went home. 68D. One more. Yeah, I like those Lighthouse self-adhesive flips too. We broke down and got one of the flat staplers off the site too, and for these, that really made a huge difference. You get nice flat ones on there. They don't snag the material. Blank on the last one. Man. 68D 40%er. And 2 Nissies for Deanne. One of them being a 2009, which is a real good year to have. So thank you, Deanne. There you go, sweetie. And before we do the drawing, I promised that we'll honor Gunny's request here real quick and pull this forward. Oh yeah, that's right. We do have a video about this. Yeah, so we'll just give you. I'll just give you a quick glimpse here. You know, you can see it's got a disc here that's removable, and you can put the opaque base, white or black. It's got backlighting if you put the clear glass in here, like if you're going to do slides like a science project. And then it's got a toggle switch on the side here for up, you know, backlight here or lighting the coins here. It's got a dust cover on the lens, and the lens here is 2x whatever you put on the lens positions up here. So I've got the 10s on there now, so if I put a coin on here, I'm looking 20 power. So I got 5x on my handheld, 20 power here. I can swap out lenses and go all the way up to 80, or I can put the USB camera that just looks like a longer version of this. It drops right in there. It's got a cable to connect to your laptop, and then you do all your aiming. And this works just like regular binoculars. This one's tunable. You can set your eye space distance. So if, like, you know, B and I are going to use this, we can fine tune it to ourselves, and you know, you're not straining your eyes. So it's really nice. You pull it right up to the front of the table and just start cranking through coins. And it really is amazing the stuff you see with that, that you miss, that you're like, how did I miss that? But, you know, we don't have that kind of power in our eyes. So now I got to wash my hands and get a new box, and we got to do the giveaway for the end of that last box. And we're 25 away from 200. So that would be another giveaway. So I'll be right back. Okay, box on the table. Push that back. It also makes a great backstop to to hold the box lid for me, which I didn't have the mic on. Push the laptop back. Okay.
No.
Oh, push this back.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
What's the next giveaway?
It's a gift from Mr. Santiago. No.
This one? I can't see what you.
Yeah.
The roll?
2009.
Okay. All right, so the next giveaway is a gift from Santiago. It's a roll of 2009 Lincoln cents from the Mint, Professional Life, which that's the Capitol building being built in Washington. So, and you can see how beautiful these coins are. So very cool. Thank you, Santiago. This is very awesome. So we had 124 entries. We have 135 entries.
Good luck.
Good luck to everybody. Charles Travis, enter me for the giveaways. Okie dokie. Is Charles Travis here?
And he's giving you directions what to start.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because She starts box number 2. Okay. I see.
Okay.
He's here? Okay. Yep, I see him. Congratulations. As always, if you win something tonight or last night, you only have to give us your information once per weekend. But we need your screen name, we need your real name, your mailing address, what you won, the information so that we can mail out whatever you won. Pedro, hola. Smurf Girl, yeah. Depending on what you want, a lot of the stuff like that roll, you order that directly from the mint. Stuff like this, you can't order from the mint. A lot of the coins that we show are from the mint. And Pammy said,
Something about 2.
let's see, 2 up from bottom left, then 2 to the right. So 2 up from bottom left, then 2 to the right. So that one. I gotta get my tray out, take a sip of coffee. So, Pammy J, good luck, Pammy. Got 2 rolls, not marked. Oh man, that coffee's still good. Good luck, Pammy. Be really nice if we found you some silver in these first couple of rolls. You're welcome, Gunny. Like we said, I forgot. B reminded me we actually do have a video. I mean, it seems like we got a video for just about every question. Haven't got there yet, but I'm sure it covers a lot. But we do have a video about the Amscope and how to use it, and we show what it looks like on the laptop screen and what the images look like, that kind of stuff, what the accessories are. And then the link we have goes to this specific model that we bought, which we really, really like. And it has the one question that's come up from some of our folks that have gone ahead and bought one for themselves is we have, I think it's a 0.5. I think the camera that comes standard on this model is a 0.5. God, I'm drawing a blank. But there are other versions of this that have like a 5.0 or some other magnifications. But we're perfectly happy with the 0.5 that came with this one. The thing with the microscope is the field of vision that you're looking at is much smaller than with the Eschenbach. The Eschenbach, as we've talked before, you can put a whole coin in there and see the whole coin, or you can look at a specific area of the coin. When you get in the microscopes, you are, and I don't think this is any different with the USBs or this type, you're actually having to move the coin around under the lens of the microscope, keeping it flat on the table there, so that you can see the whole coin, because you're looking at really small areas that are blown up 20 times. So, think of this coin being 20 times the size. You're looking at a little piece at a time, but you're getting great detail. And you have to get used to looking at it, because at first your brain's going to see every little scratch and bump and whatever, and you're going to think that it's a trash coin, and then you pull it out from under the microscope, look at it with the 5 power or your bare hands, with your glasses, and you realize it's a really nice coin, but you've really magnified what you're looking at. And the grading companies use a 7 power to grade. So they will use a higher power if they're looking at something and they have to, do a little detective work on it. But for grading purposes, they use a 7. And so as the old man who turned us on to this in the first place said, 2 things. He said the first thing is the magnification and not having the eco-friendly light bulbs, the fluorescent bulbs. You need to have the LED light bulb that comes with it, or you need to have just a plain white, a plain clear light bulb to light the coins, because the magnification and the lighting can make you see things that, as he put it, you're not intended to see on the coins, and you'll wind up throwing out coins that are actually very good coins because you're seeing too much. You're seeing more than was intended to be seen. So you have to kind of train your eye. But like I said, we really amped up our finds when we upgraded to that. We wouldn't want to do it without it. Black one for Oz. Cool. How about a 65? Look at that bad boy. Very cool. Pammy J gets a pull from the bag. Did I not do that?
Oh my goodness.
Oop.
I got you
Oop.
for a second.
Yep, you leave me for a second, and yep, I'm hearing a lot of no pull for Pammy J. She says, my pull. All right. Eyes closed, left-handed.
Yay.
Yay! That was a good sign. So 40%er. 65 40%er for Pammy. Real nice one. There you go. Thank you, Pammy. Thank you for everybody for catching me on that. Nope, you can't leave me alone for a second, sweetie. Greg, you go to our website, JBCOINSINC.com, and that's where all the links to all the products. I mean, you can spend all day shopping that thing for, the books, the flips, the self-adhesive flips, the scale, the Eschenbach, anything you can think of that's related to coins. New stuff arriving every month. We got the t-shirts over there. We got the JB Coins coffee mug over there. All kinds of stuff. We even have coins over there. So now we're doing Oz. Oz already got his marked coin down on the table there. JNB, where do I send some prizes to give away? I have a few collector sets I'd like to give to the family. You can send them to our P.O. Box. That's our mailing address. It's on the very bottom of that main page of the website, jbcoinsinc.com. Just if you scroll straight to the bottom, it'll pop up right there at the bottom of the screen. Do you have JB flags? No, didn't even think about those. We do have JB stick. Did the stickers come in? They didn't come yet. Okay. But can people order those? Okay. So people can order the JB Coin stickers. We haven't seen one ourselves yet in person other than the design. So we haven't got ours yet. We just got our coffee mug the other day. We don't have flags. Wait a minute here. JC Likes Pam says to Real Ruler, she's a Mr. J's age lady with glasses. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's in referral or reference to. Hopefully, it's not somebody that's like 103, because I ain't that old. I'm old, but Pammy, if you want, you can. I think we said this. You can go ahead and put the link to your Facebook page if you want on here. We don't normally let folks do that, but we gave you permission to do it, so you could go ahead and do it. 2009 Nifsy. Again, I'm pulling from shiny edges here. Ooh, look at that 91D. Nothing special collectible that I'm aware of, but look how beautiful that thing is. It has obviously never been an ender. Whoa, rainbow. It's got a couple of clip marks from the crimper. I mean, you can see how pretty the rainbow is, I think. But you can see the shiny spots where the rainbow got knocked off by the crimper at some point. But I think with a rainbow, long term, that'll be okay. Because if you put that into a paper envelope or like one of those paper small 2x2 envelopes like B gave to Ida with the rainbow coin in it, that probably will fill back in. That would be my guess anyway, is that it would go ahead and self-correct, I guess. Don't remember what our policy is on that. As far as people trading coins back and forth with each other, I think we're okay with that, right? Kyle? It's right now, Kyle Cosmo's asking, are we allowed to trade coins with each other? I think folks are doing it. They're just making arrangements like offline, I think. You know, not within the stream, but making a connection so that you can. Yeah, you can do it on Facebook. You can do it by email, that kind of thing. Okay. That was Oz. Rolls. Now I got pulls for Oz. 3 of them. Hey, Fergie. How you doing? Hey, Ryan. No, I didn't see your message. Okay. Yeah, I did see the one message, but Ferginator, how you doing? $40%er. That's a good start. So we got 3 pulls. So we got that. We got what, at a 67 to their 65. So we got 2 more pulls. Oh, blank one, and it ran away, but not far enough. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And that's the camera.
Okay, just maybe wait. This.
What's weird is it's still got the stream, you know, the chat going up the left side of the screen like it always does, but the image itself is frozen. No, I'm just checking. Yeah, it is hot.
Yeah, we'll wait you too long. But still wait.
You think if it cools down, it might start working?
Yeah.
Yeah, she tried unplugging it and plugging it back in. So now what we're going to see is if it locked up because it overheated, because it's very hot right now to the touch. See if it cools down a little bit. Put it in the fridge. No egg tonight. No, we might get there. So we're in my mind, yeah. Put a fan on it. That, yeah, ceiling fan wouldn't work. Dry ice. That might be a little too much. Yeah, we're going to give it a few seconds, see if it cools down here. We've disconnected it from the power source. Yeah, we got the AC on. Dump it in a bucket of water. Yeah, I think we've got an ice pack downstairs, but I don't know if old time radio broadcast maybe. Yeah. Gunny just ordered the sticky flips. Cool. You're going to like those. Blow dryer on cool. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, let's try with the ice.
You're going to get the ice? Okay. We're going to try ice. What the heck? Evan, the video still because the cell phone camera froze up again for the second time tonight. Yeah, the phone's either going to melt or go up in flames. That's a good one. Oh, man. I saw real rulers. I actually had a buddy, I was tying up my boat, and he came running out to tie me off to his pier and his BlackBerry. He was getting ready to go to Europe the next morning, and this was on a Sunday. And his BlackBerry came out of his shirt pocket, hit the pier, and bounced off the one of the posts holding the pier and went right in the lake. And luckily the water was only about 3-4 foot deep, and his son-in-law and I both got in the water, felt around, found it, and it was actually powered on, obviously, pulled it up, and his son-in-law powered it down and then opened it up and put it on the air vent to let it dry overnight, and the thing worked. Okay, so we're trying the ice pack. So hopefully it'll cool it down and you guys will start seeing the back of the ice pack in a minute. Yeah, it'd really be a bummer to lose it at this point. Give it a shot with the CO2 fire extinguisher. Yeah. Blow on it till you pass out. Then there won't be a live stream, it'll be a dead stream. Yeah, Valerie, the phone locked up again. So we're trying since it's overheated to see if we can cool it down with an ice pack of all things, which is crazy. What does it feel like? Is it better? Yeah, we're using an iPhone. Kennedy strike a pose. That's funny. Well, it doesn't look like it's doing anything. It's got plenty of battery, honey.
I know, that's not the phone. Trying to put it this way.
Okay. Yeah, we just did that again, Donna.
On that.
Hold it on that. Okay.
Give like a
So how many live streams do you think would sit here and hold an ice pack to their camera? We are definitely goofy. Yeah, we're frozen, Kim. We got a ice pack and all. Yeah, David, if this doesn't work doing this, then yeah, we wind up going to 3.0, which would be a bummer because we...
2.0 because I killed the other one.
Oh, you killed the other one. So, well, this one's labeled 2.0.
No, I changed
Oh, you changed it? Okay, so then we're going to... Okay, glad you told me that because...
it. It doesn't matter.
we can't change batteries without... Whoa, we...
Okay, give me the...
Yep.
Let's try and that's it. Okay, so I'm
Okay. All right, we're giving up on this attempt. And Sweetie changed the name on the live stream that we were on. So we'll be going for 2.0 again. So when we shut this one down, the old stream that we're currently on will be 1.0 and we'll be putting up 2.0. So we got 189 thumbs up right now and 113 people. So
I think we have the same number of people. And we're actually losing people already.
yeah. So I'm shutting it down.